Cam, was awesome looking around the farm yesterday, seeing how these cabbages grow, how big you grow them, and just how much effort it takes. So now I thought I'd put a bit of effort in for you, cook up a nice little, like a little cabbage dish you can have for a lunch or a good side for a roast at dinner, but it's a nice hearty cabbage dish. We're going to braise some cabbage with some cider and some bacon. So it's a really a simple one once you get it going, but it's got lots of flavour in the pan. You can also do it in the oven. But we're starting with some bacon. I've just got some streaky bacon here, so it's got the nice bits of fat through there, which we love. Yep. And we're going to go with that into a dry pan, just to render out some of that fat. And then just spread it nice and thinly with your tongs or a spoon. I want to get that nice and golden and crispy. Yep. And then while we do that, we're going to pick a cabbage. You want to pick out your favourite?
That's what I'll do. Yeah,
beautiful. Now, we're going to wedge this up. I'll let you do this, because we'll start by cutting it in half, but we want to keep that core intact. That core's going to hold it together for us. And I want to look at the cabbage and you can tell me what we're looking for a beautiful head of cabbage. I mean, I can tell it's beautiful because you've grown it, but it's super dense, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're after?
Yeah, sort of dense packing of the leaves.
Yes,
in here,
nice and moist.
Short core in the bottom.
Yep.
And yeah, just sort of an overall full cabbage.
It's a beautiful cabbage. That one passes your ticker approval?
Yeah, happy with that.
Nice. We'll use half a cabbage, so I'm going to cut this into nice wedges. I'd go in half again, and then cut each half into probably 3, maybe 4 if you can get it. What we want to do is keep a bit of that core in the cabbage, so that'll help it hold together while we braise it. Beautiful. And even if you just go, I'll show you, if you show you a little trick, if you put it on a flat side and cut it in that way, then you've got a bit more sort of safety. Your knife won't roll around too much. Beautiful. And we can even go this one. Cut this one again, like that.
Yep.
There we go, that's nice. So what we're going to do now, we've got our cabbage ready. And you can see our bacon's gone nice and golden and crispy. Released a little bit of its oil into the pan and its fat, which is what we're after. Now we can go in with our onion and our garlic. I think for me, bacon and cabbage are a great flavour combination. You like how they work together? That bit of salty cured meat with the cabbage. And then our garlic in as well. And just because we want a little bit of extra fat to fry everything in, a bit of extra virgin olive oil. We just want enough oil just to get our onion frying, and then literally 1 minute to mix our onion and our garlic through. And at this stage, we'll add just a tiny pinch of salt, literally tiny, just because we've got a bit of salt in that bacon. Yep. We don't want to go too salty for our cabbage. And you can see there, if I bring this over here, give that a smell, and you can see everything softening and cooking down together.
Sounds beautiful.
So you can see there's a beautiful base of flavour for our cabbage. And once you cook it down and braise it, it gets that really nice meaty texture. So that beautiful base of flavour to go with it. So that can go back on, and now, I'm just gonna cut this one in half as well. We can find little spots to put our cabbage in. We want to kind of push it in right to the base of the pan so we get a good sear or a caramelisation on our cabbage as well. Yeah, and then we'll just do 3 pieces, it'll look nice. And at this stage, one of our secret ingredients, a bit of butter, just to help us get a really nice bit of caramelisation. We'll start with a nice sort of 50-gram knob of butter. This is our beautiful Norco butter. And just break it up into a few little spots in the pan so it melts in and starts frying around everywhere. And then once that's melted and we've got a little char on our cabbage on that cut side, we'll add our liquid and start braising it.
Yep.
So our cabbage is still frying and getting a nice little bit of caramelisation. See that there, Cam?
Yep.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to go even darker. So give it another minute or so, 2 minutes, till it's nice and golden on that cut side. Then we're going to add our liquid in and then cook that down until it's nice and soft and tender. And I'll show you how to finish it off. Right, Cam, have a look at this. You can see it's all cooked down, it's softened.
Oh, it smells
Smell
amazing.
that. You get the bacon, you get the cider, you get the chicken stock. It's a happy little bowl of cabbage. I don't want to cook it till it's super soft. Like, when you cook cabbage too far, it goes mushy.
Yep.
So I want a bit of texture still. So we're going to take it out now, and you can see I haven't turned it over. So the flavour's kind of braised through, and you can still see these nice little caramelised bits. So all I do here is just carefully scoop it out and arrange it onto my plate. And then the last little bit of cabbage here, just drain off some of that liquid. Kind of shingle it like that. Now, I'm just going to let this cook down for just a minute or so to slightly thicken up, and that'll become our dressing for our cabbage as well. So you can see nice and soft, little bit of bacon through there. That looks really beautiful. To finish this with some flavour, bit of thyme, some baby capers as well. Chuck them all in. Some parsley. Keep a little bit back, just about half our parsley. I keep our parsley and chives for over the top. And then a bit of salt. You can see now a little bit of freshness through there is going to add a lot of extra flavour. Cam, can I have that bit of butter again? We can just add a little bit more butter in, just to add some richness, you know. Butter makes it better.
Yes. Butter makes everything better.
It does, doesn't it? And I think butter and cabbage is a great combination. Like, you know, it's a classic one, just some, you know, roasted cabbage, a bit of butter over the top. Then that butter and a bit of richness to our sauce here. And once it's melted, we're ready to go. So we're looking really good here. All I'm going to do is now spoon over all that bacon, the herbs. And what will happen is all these little bits of juice and herbs and bacon will fall through the cabbage and give you so much flavour when you dig in and eat that. And we're pretty much done here, Cam. I think that looks beautiful. Turn that off. And then to finish it, we've got some parsley over the top and some fresh chives. And there you go. I think we dressed up your cabbage pretty nicely.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Braised it in that cider and that stock. We added the bacon, the herbs, the capers for extra flavour, and that butter just to round it all out. But it really is all about the texture you get from the cabbage and all the little extra bits of flavour that sit through there. For me, bit of roast meat, that is the perfect cider. If you just want a nice warm cabbage dinner on a cool or a cold night, that's a winner. There you go, mate. Thank you for doing all the amazing work you do here on the farm and growing amazing vegetables for me to cook with. I absolutely love cooking with it, and I think that is a dish that really shows off your beautiful cabbages.
Yeah, great. No, it looks really good. Keen to dive in.
All right, let's do it. Fork there. Tell me what you think. I might try some as well. Good?
Really nice. Really, really good.
Mate, I reckon we make a great team. You grow them, I'll cook them. We'll win.